So the presidential election of the United States of America has come and gone, and the President Donald Trump emerged the winner, becoming the 47th democratically elected president of the United States of America. And Peter Obi made a tweet. He congratulated him. So before I go further, I would like to read out what he said. Listen, he said, "Yesterday, I extended my congratulations to President Donald Trump on his successful return as the 47th President of the United States. I am optimistic that his victory will reinforce democracy worldwide and contribute to fostering much needed global peace. I also congratulate Vice President Kamala Harris on her resilience and dedication throughout this political journey. She contested with courage and strength, yet in the end, the will of the people prevailed. The peaceful conduct of these US elections, along with the efficient transmission and release of results, should serve as an example and an inspiration for us here in Nigeria to abandon outdated practices such as electoral malpractice, vote buying, election violence, and network disruptions that continue to hinder our democratic process. No democratic election is complete unless the people's will is genuinely reflected through the ballots. As a nation, let us collectively work to restore the integrity of our electoral system and ensure that our process for choosing leaders is free, fair, and reflective of the people's true desires. Congratulations to the United States of America. A new Nigeria remains possible. P.O. Yes, that is Peter will be congratulating Donald Trump. And for him to say yesterday, I extended my congratulations. I went through his post and I found out there was no tweet from him yesterday. So, which simply means that he probably put a call through. Yes, yes, which means he probably put a call through. So, that one aside, now there is something I picked from what he said. Hey, you understand? You know, this man, he knows how to throw subtle shades at this government. In this place, he said, the peaceful conduct of this US election, along with the efficient transmission and release of results, should serve as an example and an inspiration for us here in Nigeria to abandon outdated practices such as electoral malpractice, vote buying, election violence, and network disruptions that continue to hinder our democratic process. No democratic election is complete unless the people's will is genuinely reflected through the ballot. You know the people he's talking to. Of course, during our own election, of course, we saw what happened. We saw what happened, and I'm surprised all these Agbadorians, though no APC supporter is happy. The Nigerian APC are not even happy because they wanted Kamala to win. In the past, they labeled P2B as the Trump of Nigeria. Now, it is coming to pass. Okay, you people don't know. APC was referring, as in the past election, APC, they were referring P2B. They were referring P2B as the Trump of Nigeria. They were calling him the Trump of Nigeria. And now that Trump they are calling has emerged the president of Nigeria. So they should watch out. 2027, P2B is coming. Yes, he's coming. Now, they don't like this Trump's victory because he's the people's choice. You understand? Because they know a Trump victory is a big problem for them. Of course, they know. They know Nigerians don't like them. In fact, they did not. That's why most times I'm not even against. I'm always against all this bigotry going on in the timeline. They will say people voted for Tinubu because he's a Yoruba man. I don't even buy into that idea because Tinubu did not win the election. He did not. Like so many people did not vote for him. So many people did. There was this tweet I saw online that the person was according to him that a lot happened that he cannot say. You understand that when the election results was coming in, that it was so huge that there was no way they would be able to rig it. So they had to switch off. They had to switch off the beavers. They had to switch it off because the results were pouring in, and it was very evident that they cannot win this. Because at least for you to be able to rig, they have to be, you have to have some people on your side to be able to at least rig. But in this, according to the person, in that case, there was no way because nobody was with them. Nobody was with them. You can imagine everything they did in Lagos to rig Lagos. They still could not rig it. They were able to rig it, but they had to, It was so impossible. It would be very, very difficult for them to win because the votes came in massively. So that is why I know he actually won it. So in this message now, he said we have to learn a lot because election violence is plenty. Election, what do they call them? Vote buying is plenty. Because this is what these people are known for. They just want to buy votes. They believe if they improvise you for 4 years and then when it's time for election they give you 5,000 naira, you collect and vote. So that is why they are not. You will never see them bothered. You understand? And above all, he said, and network disruptions. Network disruptions. He knows what he's talking about. That beavers that is switched off. That beavers. You see that beavers? That thing destroyed a lot of things for Nigeria. It destroyed a lot of things. Like you just only the presidential election. That same day we had the Senate, we had the I think the House of Rep as well. All these elections went on that same day. But you had to switch off the one for the presidential this thing. You can imagine. You can imagine. So P2B has actually highlighted it here, and there's a reason he highlighted it. So I'm just saying this so that for people that think that we don't know, for people that think that P2B did not know, we all know, you know. And they always say, patience is a virtue. You know, for people that were shouting, P2B should come out and protest, do this, do that, do one, do that. Patience is a virtue. Trump won the first time. The second time, he lost. Why? Because people thought he didn't know what he was doing. People thought that yes, yeah, the things he was doing was bad. This. Now they had to push him aside and brought in Biden. Now they've seen for themselves that Trump was way better than Biden. You see it now. Their eye is clear. Their eye peeled. They had to bring Trump back by themselves. They had to bring him back because as it stands, prior to the election, I was going through. I wanted to see something. Then I noticed that there was nobody who voted for Trump the first time that voted for Kamala this time around. But there were a lot of people who voted for Biden when he defeated Trump that now voted for Trump. You see it now. So this is the same thing that I feel will happen in the Nigerian electoral space come 2027 because even the few people that actually voted for the APC because of maybe a lot of people think Tinubu did massively well when he was governor of Lagos State, and for that reason they felt it was okay for him to vote for them to vote for him. Now we are in his what do they call it, in his tenure, and we are seeing Shigi. So sometimes they say experience is the best teacher. Now let's experience him. Let's experience his tenure. So you see that there will be even more people from the few that actually voted for him that time. There will be more people that will decamp from him and vote the right person. So let's see. We'll see now because I believe that time, even all these people that believe they're in government, they are in the judiciary, the police, all those people, I believe that by that time their own eyesight will clear and they will do the right thing. So guys, what's your thoughts about this video? Drop it in the comment section and let's hear it. See you in my next video, guys. Make sure to subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. Peace and love.